What's going on, guys? This is J Freezy Reviews and LeBron's journey to 38,388. So, for starters, LeBron has averaged some pretty ridiculous numbers over his career, 27 points per game, and he's one of the top scorers, even though he would say otherwise. He focuses on assists, rebounds. Looking at his totals, though, his totals are insane. The number of years he's averaged over 2,000 points, but recently, as always, with age, he's been on a slight decline. Now, 35,283. That's what he currently stands at with his injury. However, there is some hope. We need to take a look at Kareem's numbers over the years, and his points per game have been very good too. 24.6 over 20 seasons. He played till age 41, which is also a testament to Kareem's ability. Now, looking at his numbers, 38,387. That is the number of points Kareem scored, and it's been unchanged as the top scorer since 38 years ago. Kareem minus LeBron, all we need to look at, 38,387 minus 35,283, 3,104 points, folks. 3,104 points separate the two for the most all time. What will it take to get to 3,105 points for LeBron? Because based on his current contract, he'll be playing in Los Angeles until 2022-2023. So do the numbers add up considering his injuries and likely, pushes for the playoffs? Well, over time, you can take a look at all of LeBron's stats. This is his career seasons plotted, and you can notice that there's a downward trajectory based on the trend line. So LeBron's going to be scoring less points over time. Now, this season, obviously, aberration, but it's due to injuries. So if he would have scored near his average, which brings it up to around 1,500 points, easily he will pass Kareem. However, it's become a little more complicated, and I'm going to show this in the next section. But he still has a chance. Now, based on his last 5 seasons, you can see that he's on a more steep slope. So the line is pointing downwards, but LeBron only needs 3,105 points to pass Kareem. Now, this is going to require a little bit of effort, I will say. Even based on his current averages and the fact that you have to factor in number of games played and father time finally catching up to him, here's what he needs to do, basically. He needs to average 1,552.5, or just round it out, 1,553 points the next 2 seasons to pass Kareem for the most all-time regular season points. Yes, that's feasible, easily. However, you're going to have to look at him taking somewhat of a back seat to Anthony Davis or Andre Drummond, Kyle Kuzma, some of the other players. And obviously, he's become more pass-oriented as he's aged. He's taken more three-pointers. He doesn't drive as much, but it also depends on who's injured on the team. Because right now, you have AD out, LeBron's out, and basically Drummond is going to be out a few games. So that's all to be determined in the next 2 seasons, what actually happens, who stays with the team, especially Andre Drummond. So is this feasible? Well, it all depends if he can stay healthy and not have a significant decline from his average. So for instance, LeBron's played 82 games once in his career, but if he plays the next 2 seasons, he'll only need to average 18.939 points per game, which is well below his career average of 27 points. So he can definitely do it, but again, it's also with the caveat that he plays 82 games. He's only done that once in his career. He played 81 before, but only one time has he hit 82 games in his career. So we're going to have to tone it down a little bit and factor in some things like injury time and then sitting out time for rest as he ages. So the big thing, let's say he is injured or he does require rest and he's playing on average just 60 games over the next 2 seasons. Well, he's going to need to average 25.883 points per game. Now, this becomes much more daunting because obviously as he ages, as he gets older, father time is knocking. He hasn't quite entered that realm yet, and considering if he wasn't injured this past season, he would have hit probably 1,500 points plus and easily passed Kareem in the next 2 seasons. However, it becomes a little more complicated, so he will need to continue to play at an elite level, MVP caliber level, to get to the points required. So what do you think? Will LeBron pass Kareem? Let me know in the comments below. Cheers.